What is up, Collective Youth? Matthias here, and today in our daily Devo, I want to talk to you about two specific words, and that word is advice and listening. Today we're going to be in Acts chapter 27, and this is where Paul is a prisoner already, and he is put together with a bunch of other prisoners, and there's a centurion, a Roman centurion, which is also known as like a Roman guard, who is taking them all by ship to Italy. Now, as they board the ship, Paul gives them some advice and said, hey, we probably shouldn't do this. There's going to be a giant storm that comes, and it's not going to only take the cargo and the ship, but also it could take our lives. And all the other prisoners and the centurion are like, what? What are you talking about? There's no way. And so they continue on to the journey, and the Roman centurion is very, very kind to Paul. He's very, very genuine. And he respects Paul, but at the same time, he also rejected the advice that Paul gave. And so what happens? Well, in verses 13 through basically 25, the storm comes, and it destroys their ship, and it destroys the cargo. And in verse 18 right here of Acts chapter 27, it says this. It says, we took such a violent battering from the storm that the next day they began to throw the cargo overboard. The ship was so badly beaten and the ship was so badly destroyed that it couldn't even float on the water. They had to throw the cargo overboard because it was sinking. And like I said in the beginning, the two words of advice and listening is they rejected Paul's advice and they paid the price for it. Paul was offering them wisdom and guidance, and they did not take it. They didn't listen to the words that Paul was saying. And at the same time, you and I, can ask the same question to us. Like, when was the last time we sat down with this and we read it and we listened to it? When was the last time we sat down and we listened to the words coming off the page, taking it into our heads and just thinking about it? When was the last time we really listened to the scripture? Because this whole book right here is full of advice. And I would hate for all of us to miss out on the opportunity to gain advice and gain wisdom and listen to the one who created us. Collective Youth, I love you guys. And I challenge you guys this week to pick a chapter out of the Bible. Sit down, maybe with a notepad and pencil or pen. Read it. And really ask yourself, what is God trying to tell me? And then after you read it, and maybe take some notes and highlight some things and underline some other things, take some time to sit there and just listen to what God has to say to you. Collective Youth, you guys are amazing, and I love you guys so much. I'll see you later.